back to 709 Meridian, audio commentary podcast. We are your hosts, Dee and Andrew.
Hello.
And we're back with another entry in our Son of the Marvel TV universe movies. Yep. And we're sinking deep into the 80s with The Incredible Hulk. This is Return of the Incredible Hulk, right?
Nope, Incredible Hulk Returns.
Yep, see, I knew I was going to fuck it up. Incredible Hulk Returns, because I was the dumbass that clarified. So, this is the Incredible Hulk Returns. And this time around, Hulk's got a buddy. He's teaming up with the almighty Thor. This was supposedly intended to be not only a reunion film for the stars of the original Hulk television series, but also a jump-on point and somewhat of a pilot for the mighty Thor live-action television series that they intended after this film. But apparently, I don't know, interest wasn't deep enough, and we just get this for 80s Thor.
Yep. This is 88, so Adventures in Babysitting was 87, and I think that's your first sort of really pop culture reference to Thor.
Right.
And then once the old Marvel shorts started playing in reruns, the 60s stuff, you saw him more.
Seeing those.
Thor's was a deep cut as far as pop culture went.
He wasn't. You didn't see too many people going out of their way for Thor.
No, people who like the comics love the comics, but there was no crossover whatsoever. And I mean, other characters that were discussed by Stan Lee, who was presumably talking out of his ass, were the Human Torch and Iron Man.
And also before this film, there was a planned reunion film or a crossover.
Yes.
With Hulk and the Amazing Spider-Man, which is pretty much where we come to our nexus point in our series here, because there was an intended television film that teamed up Nicholas Hammond with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno, which never happened.
So that was sort of the weird. I mean, there's some Lou Ferrigno disputes all of it or something, but other people have independently verified at least some of it, I think. But when things reran enough in syndication, it's like Leave It to Beaver. You did the new Leave It to Beaver. That kicked off because people had started rerunning the original Leave It to Beaver. And there were other shows like that, some of those HBO shows. Oh, the Paper Chase came back after 7 years or something.
It was very popular.
Yeah. And so there was all sorts of weird stuff like that, where something would come back for a season, a reunion season.
You had to put the new in front of it, though.
Yes, you did.
New Adam 12.
Everything was new from 1986 on to about 89 was sort of the end of that. But Back to the Beach was something of this era. The Brady's.
A lot of throwback,
The Brady's was basically a spin-off of the Brady Bunch Christmas
movie,
But it was not it was a very.
It was also
backdoor pilot.
It was even an extension of sorts of
the Brady Brides.
The Brady Brides, because they kept the same husbands.
Yep. So
Philip and Wally.
Did we check? I can't remember if the Brady's TV movie versions are in the fucking new release of that. They've got the Brady's, but I don't know if they're the TV movies. If we could do the TV movies, that'd be one hell of a 4-episode season.
The only one of the TV movies I've even caught is the Christmas one.
Okay, so
the pilot of the Brady's, Brady 5000.
The Brady 5000, and they put together at least 2 more.
Yeah, there were a couple there. Because they ran on Family Channel.
All right. That's our threats for the future, folks. If you just love late 80s television, we're just gonna be talking about that because
hell yeah.
You'll see why in a second. There's nothing really like this. Kids today, you don't know how good you've got it. All right.
Yes, strap in, folks, for this 1988 action-packed extravaganza. The Incredible Hulk returns. Let's go ahead and counter in.
All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. There we go.
There we go.
I remember watching this shit when it aired.
Yeah, I remember when it came on.
Yeah.
It was big talk. Like, holy shit, Thor's gonna be in.
And they've got no new opening credits, so we've got the same opening credits that we saw in 1977, except we've got shitty video text that we used to be able to make in the not the computer lab, the AV lab. Yeah. They had a titling machine that worked the same as this shit does. Yep. You got the music going. Because now when this came back.
Yeah.
When this came back in 88, we in the Chicago area did not have the Hulk and regular easy to see reruns if we had it in reruns.
Yeah, it was on.
I think it
ran on Channel 9, I remember. In the early 80s.
In the early 80s, but no.
Yeah.
Later on, by this time, it had gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
But here we get, here we go. We got some shitty fucking lighting.
Dramatic music.
Just all sorts of cuts. We've got old man
to stuff
Lou
we haven't
Ferrigno.
Seen yet.
Yep. Bad wig
Big
Lou Ferrigno. Big Lou. We've got this lady. That's not Lee Purcell, though.
Yeah, that's Lee Purcell.
Is it?
Yeah. She's the main lady in the movie. She's the only
way too young for him. I thought it was like she was a.
No, he's living with her and shit.
Yeah, but I thought she was a shit. Oh no, I thought she was more age appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Thomerson, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Eric Kramer is Thor. And Steve Levitt is Donald Blake. Lance Rubin, so we're not getting the same level of music.
God, those credits are killing me.
They To Be
Nuclear Green.
Written and directed by Nicholas Correa, who we noticed was a producer on the other show. Hey, they're in Honolulu.
Honolulu, Santa Barbara.
That's really weird that he built a house right where
Coffee. Oh. It's a Coleman Francis movie.
Oh my God. See, here's the thing is he dresses like Wally on the new Leave It to Beaver, but it's like he's very amorous.
Yeah.
Like, calm down, David, with your business partner's daughter.
Right. Now, how long has this grift been going?
Right. Ooh, the monster in me. Don't you see my sweater? I'm completely innocent. All of us 80s men who wore sweaters are completely innocent.
Oh, see. He's told her about it, but he didn't say he turns into a monster.
Right.
Monster. Oh, there we go.
So 2 years. So the show ended in 82, 83. So that means 1986-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Was she on soaps?
She was Stranger in Our House. The witch cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. but she was all over the place. You know, I think she did
Yeah.
soaps. She was girl of the week, likely a bunch of stuff. Bill Bixby doesn't miss a beat though.
Nope.
Like he's very much Dr. David Bruce Banner.
I mean, and that was kind of his thing, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, he had a lot of shit going on, like behind the scenes, you know.
yeah.
Just to see him so composed, like he was really good.
All right. So here is Joshua Lambert Institute.
Here's every building now.
Oh my God. Spinning that camera around.
Remember back when this was like new?
Yep.
It looked all fancy.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, that's
Here's
right. Here he is. Steve Levitt.
Steve Punk Levitt from the movie Hunk, which was on all the fucking time.
On USA Up All Night.
Like, yeah, USA Up All Night.
Look at that fucking guy who's staring directly into the camera. Oh, look at that mullet. Oh, it's this dude. Who's this dude? That dude.
The young guy is, I think, one of the villains.
No, but this actor who's on screen now, he's very. He was in something
familiar,
else. Yeah.
Wouldn't you, Dan?
Oh, you suck, Dan.
Oh, they're real tight. They're holding hands.
At work.
All right.
That is. Who is that?
Oh, look, they got Securitas. No, not really.
Is that? No, this is somebody else. Who? We need to get that dude's name.
Yeah. What's they touching him like that for? Oh. David. Oh.
Nobody can see me.
Why him right there?
Okay, so is that John Gabriel? I guess that's John Gabriel. Who? I don't know. He looks really familiar, but I can't imagine what it was from.
He probably played the same type of character on another show.
We're business people.
Oh, David Banyan.
He was on Days of Our Lives.
See?
I saw his ass on Days of Our Lives when my mom watched Days of Our Lives.
See, look at Securitas in the background.
Oh, look at that. What the fuck?
You ain't getting in here without no pass. Oh, look at that.
Oh, the gamma transponder.
So he rebuilt the original machine. Now, if he doesn't want to be seen,
right?
There's a lot of shit going off in there for him to kind of get caught in one of those shots.
So now this set basically looks like about the quality of the sets in Return of Swamp Thing,
Yeah,
which is funny.
it's so obviously built to be knocked the fuck
Mhm.
down.
The Incredible Hulk playset.
Yeah, press a button, shit is collapsible.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Is he not a wow?
uh,
Um, isn't he Dr. David Banyan?
yeah.
Okay. Be safe. Nope. I think it's time for some Hulk.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
This being the reunion movie, they had to speed it up a little.
Now, what Disney movie or show was he in, did you say?
He was on Hunk, the movie.
Yeah, but wasn't he in a were we talking about how he was on a TV show?
He was on a show?
I thought we were talking about that last time, weren't
No, he
we?
wasn't on a show.
Okay.
I don't think so. Steve
Which
Levitt. He was around a lot at the time.
who was the dad on the Disney show?
Oh, Thor.
Thor.
Eric Allen Kramer, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Him and the wife were hilarious, but the wife turned out to be a friggin' MAGA snowflake in real life. They were like the funniest thing about that damn show. Like it was one Disney sitcom that should have been like on ABC Family or TGIF or something.
Okay.
They could have used that as like a TGIF show,
Oh my goodness, this music is bad.
right? Welcome to the late '80s, where they discovered synthesizers.
Well, like they had synthesizers before, but they didn't have like
This is where they learned how to make an entire score.
just like so cheap, right?
Yeah,
Like
this
you
is music
program
that
your
goes to
Casio.
direct to video movies. Like,
Mm-hmm. And look at our change in video quality here. But yeah,
here we go.
so he was in Hunk and then he was in The Experts and then he sort of
Oh, he was an
disappeared.
expert.
Yeah. I don't know who the hell he was in it because he's basically the Ari Gross type.
Yeah, he could have been. Yeah,
He's just fucking blonde.
but that's his energy, like the Weasley sidekick dude.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
don't know. The show
whole,
could have worked.
yeah, the whole late 80s, mid to late 80s TNA direct to video comedies slash, I don't know, your
Hmm.
just that whole like the whole USA Up All Night industry.
Oh God.
All of these people sort of are like you can't get away from it. If you're watching television, basically either you made it to TV or you ended up on USA Up All Night.
Here's the thing about USA Up All Night. That was for people who didn't have HBO or Cinemax because
Yeah,
they played those movies on HBO and Cinemax uncensored, and then you had them on Up All Night, and it was like
I
more people
think
saw them censored than uncensored.
I'm pretty sure I don't know who the target audience was for Gilbert Gottfried, but
They watched for
the
Rhonda.
target audience for Rod Shear was teenage boys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Because I'd fucking watch Party Camp a couple of times just because.
right, like,
Even though I've seen this shit already on
yep.
HBO.
It's just, oh look, now we've got the music as a synth.
Do it. Come on.
Oh man, actually, yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so when I was a kid, I would have been like, "Fuck you," because that's
Right.
some
God
bullshit
damn.
cutting. Ooh, what the hell did you do?
Just think of all the planning he was doing. Yeah, that's enough for him to turn into the Hulk. Son of a bitch, I was that close to a cure. Uh,
So that would have been season 1.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Donald Blake.
Like, there you go.
We're buddies.
Uh, huh. I got a bag of tricks here. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
The flashback.
No,
They're gonna
there's
do a
going to be a flashback.
watch. I hated this shit even back then. Watch.
Oh shit! All right. So yeah, I mean, this is like really weird because here's your. Oh god. Did you? Oh shit! Here we
Oh, here we
go. It's
go.
flashback time.
As long as
Zooming
I can
in.
remember.
Oh god.
Stock footage.
Stockity stock and music.
Oh no.
So have some again. Have some courage, Kevin Feige. Here's your dude. You want to bring Natalie Portman back?
Right.
You ever wake up in an alternate universe married to this guy?
There we go. Patch on beard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Does the Daredevil, is he going to have an origin flashback?
I can't.
Okay, so I need to do the Chip Fields thing for the other one. I need to make a Thor opening credits sequence from this. Okay. I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down
Oh,
on my paper.
he's found Ra's al Ghul. He's gonna train with the ninjas.
Wow, this is really long too. Like,
No, don't go deeper.
mm-hmm. Oh wow,
Don't
what does
go into
that
the
look
fake
like?
ass
Holy
cave.
shit, look at that. Wow, okay.
Watch how
Kids.
bad this shit is gonna look.
Oh,
I think they borrowed this set from Star Trek.
listen to the music. Look at
This is the
this
cave
terrible set, man.
Picard and Wesley were trapped in.
Yeah, man. They like got some of the cave, but not all of it. But what we very much do not have here is we do not have a traditional superhero type. Thor is going to be different. He's going to be,
Yeah.
it's going to be a buddy show.
Yeah, it's because they had to establish what their show was going to be like.
Look at that shitty ass background. Ed would be snickering. Okay, so this is problematic because if you know anything about Thor, you know, like the family tree. That's the whole
Right.
bullshit of mythology is everybody's related, everybody's fucking. So like it's interesting, right? So you know that. And if you fuck up that continuity, you're like, well, that's
Yeah.
you're losing your 10-year-olds.
But this was more for the mainstreamers. That
Yes.
just kind of
Because in the
long as
late 80s, they were pretty sure they were going to be able to do.
long as he was a big, long blonde hair guy.
They thought they were gonna, and they tried doing this shit into the 90s with like Relic Hunter and that shit. They thought
Yeah.
you could do a sustainable genre
TV
show
version of something else.
in syndication, and it never really panned out. Like cable made it work, but syndication never really did outside of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
No. Well, they said Superboy was a hit,
That's right. That's right.
but because
Superboy.
of the shit, the lawsuit, and
Because Superboy, but that was 30 minutes. So they could do that
yeah,
in the 2 blocks and they could do that in the half blocks. And Superboy was kind of the same audience as My Secret Identity
oh
and
yeah,
Out of This World. That whole era of these Saturday afternoon syndicated shows.
oh god,
I'm sorry, wait. What the fuck are we looking at this set? Is that the set that Rita and Peter have their coffee at? It's
yeah, they
the
just repainted
nexus
it.
of universes.
It's not wood panel no more.
Yeah.
This is post production shit.
Why is this so boring?
Yeah, this is all the setup for Thor. A lot of setup.
So much.
This is the stuff that you recap for the show, like the first couple episodes after the pilot, just
Yep.
to get people to know who the fuck Thor is.
Mm-hmm. Ha, ha.
Here we go.
Because you're the Hulk. Oh, wait, no, I don't know that. So the
oh,
plan after this is one of these. We have a movie and we then make a plan for a sequel trilogy. Because that was this one came out and was enough of a hit that they did trial and
yeah, the last one
plans for
for
death.
more special movies.
And then there was going to be one more after that, which didn't happen
Yeah.
because Bill Bixby died.
Mm-hmm.
But it was basically all of them were supposed to be backdoor pilots into another show.
One of
So,
them was supposed to be She-Hulk.
right.
Yeah. With the orange She-Hulk. She wasn't supposed to be green for some stupid ass reason.
You're going to make me hit the
Yeah, let
hammer.
me get ready to experience some of my bullshit. Whoa!
Wow.
TV special effects. Oh no. Shake the camera.
Oh man, I'm going to have a good time editing this together because I got to edit Bill Bixby out every frame.
Yeah, he can't
Because
be in it.
Bill
You can
Bixby's
only see
not.
the back of his head.
No, fuck no. Yeah, you can't show Bill Bixby in your Thor credits. And maybe like the angles reversed, right? So it's flipped
Yeah.
right to
So
left.
so it looks like he
So it's new footage. Yeah.
oh, Thor! Look, it's Thor! He's got the helmet.
Just like in the comics.
Just like the comic book. Where's his cape?
I like how he doesn't have the hammer. That fucking kitchen.
Oh, he's told him about Banner.
There's some special effects. We just hand him the hammer.
And he could just easily hold it. You know, it'd be cool if only Thor and Blake could hold the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
You think you haven't seen Anger, Thor?
Yeah, so Thor has to be an idiot.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. So
I like
basically the dynamic of Thor and Blake is Peter and Bobby Brady.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. For the first time in a few years.
Did they ever do any like guest spots together after the show? I don't think they did, right? So this would have been that's actually old footage from the original show.
Yeah.
That's new, I think.
Yeah, the boot.
The boot, but otherwise we've seen all of this
Yeah, the shirt. Look
before.
at that. Because Lou is friggin' like super big in this.
Mm-hmm.
He was pumping something during those Sinbad movies. He
So
got super swole.
they know that Banner's the Hulk, quite obviously.
See, look at that. Gosh. Look at the shoulders, Lou. Shitty Hulk wig still.
Oh yeah. Look at those perfectly torn shorts. Ooh, we're gonna change from film to video, everyone, for our effect shots
Whoa.
because you need to do your video effects on the video, or you need to do your like CGI on video, not on film. So that's what you're seeing if
Uh,
you're watching this on Tubi,
uh,
where
of course, nobody hears this.
oh, I mean,
There's no Securitas. Well,
no,
they have
no.
Securitas, so I'm sure somebody's smoking in a bathroom somewhere. Not even touring the joint.
Oh, that is right. He calls him a troll. That's kind of funny.
Eh,
Okay.
take my rubber hammer. Oh, look at the stuntman. Stuntman gut.
Hulk hangry.
Oh yeah, he's about to get his ass whooped.
Yep. Except
Yeah. Woo.
look at our slow motion. I don't think we get much of this fight, right?
No, because this is about to. They're about to break.
Like this is much this has more potential now that they're outside. Like
Yeah.
because they never
Oh, he knows that sound.
Yeah, having a cool like thing to jump around, even as a stuntman. Except
Well, they had all the lab
I need
equipment.
to
They had
take
to.
I need to take my comment back
Oh, look at
because
that!
look at this shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's amazing.
Wow!
Holy shit. Look at that guy. Oh my god. That was
Wow!
terrible. I love it. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
see, Securitas was out there with a chick.
He's doesn't seem tall enough, or he seems too tall. What's going on?
Hmm.
Yeah, go away, Thor.
Damn you!
The
Yeah,
last shot of the trailer or the opening for Thor the show is going to be that in reverse.
yeah. Where he comes out.
Mm-hmm. Listen to this. Listen to this
Video.
shitty fucking music. I'm
You use
so sad.
that last shot for to differentiate the seasons.
There you go. What is this? Where are we? Is that a $10 bill? Do you use American currency in Canada, Bill Bixby?
He's behind Cheech and Chong's house.
Some very clean socks. Oh man.
Whoa! I would have punched him. Stupid son of a bitch! Told you to leave me alone. Oh, he's Jason Momoa Mark One.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah. I mean, and this is, I mean, Momoa never really, well, he kind of did some of this shit.
Mm.
And so The Rock never did. But, Momoa was the bad guy in, wasn't he?
What?
Did he was like in Conan and stuff. He like did
Yeah,
some of the big dude stuff. But like for years, they were trying to find some other big dude who could act
yeah.
and be likable.
Dwayne Johnson did Pain and Gain, which
That's
he
right.
just played a big dummy in that. But that movie is hilarious. He's fucking hilarious in that movie. That's probably Michael Bay's most underrated movie.
Good troll.
Troll.
Oh, look at it.
There's another shot.
Yep.
Well, that's where you see you do it in reverse, and that's where your
Yeah.
title card comes in.
Ooh. That's
Yeah.
I got to get the Mighty Thor cartoon. See what I can do with that.
Yeah.
The opening on that.
I think they have it on the art. Well, yeah.
Mm. That's fine. It's .org. It's .org. It's .org.
Right.
You're. This is
But then again, David was like, "So where is he?"
This is Tony Stark and Peter Parker version 1. I understand, Dad.
So basically, he's just a
Asshole.
fuck up. So they would have to make him kind of competent once the show
He's gonna
starts.
need a banner on the show. He's gonna need.
It's gonna be a girl. It has to be a girl sidekick or some
Oh
older
God,
guy.
it's gonna be
Jane Foster, his would-be girlfriend.
88.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be too woke for 88.
Then he could bring in other people from
Like
the Warriors 3 show up.
it's basically Arrow, is what we're.
Yeah.
Thor could be the Arrow of the MCBSU. even though this was not on CBS, it was on NBC.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
With Jack Colvin.
And he passed away like right after this, right?
Yeah,
Like
sometime
very
after
recent,
this.
very close to it.
But he appeared in Child's Play around the same time.
Okay.
He was in the original Child's Play. Basically playing McGee as a doctor. Well, there you go. There's the triangle. Jane Foster tolerates Donald Blake, but is in love with Thor.
Well, yeah, you've got that, but I don't.
And Blake has a thing for Jane.
We need a Stellan Skarsgård type.
Well, yeah.
Potentially played by Tim Thomerson.
Tim Thomerson, yeah. Tall man himself.
What has any of this got to do with the rest of the fucking show? Right?
Tim Thomerson is 80s Deathstroke. See?
Hell yeah.
Whoops. Oh.
He would have done a great somebody voice. Either Hal or Ollie on a cartoon. Tim Thomerson. Or even
Hawkman.
Yeah, if you could do a good Hawkman, sure.
Yeah.
Because he can do his Christian Bale of Batman. He can just go right to it. Like, that's Tim Thomerson's thing. Like,
yeah,
that's his fucking voice, man. Like,
yep. What is he doing now? He used to be all over the place.
He's really old, I think.
Damn. See, it's just like when like somebody like Michael Ironside shows up.
Yeah.
You see him all old. I'm like, damn. Like, we're 15 years too late for Michael Ironside is old Batman.
Okay, so we've now got a bunch of people in the fucking lab. Oh man. We've got a little the kitchenette corner with the computer is interesting.
Okay, he was a toady and something else.
This dude, yeah, he was like a fucking
the snobby boyfriend.
He was probably on like a Next Generation as like a sidekick alien.
Mm-hmm. You really want us to be here with your friends?
He's basically Paul Dano, actually. Paul Dano hasn't been in a Marvel movie yet. Come on.
Well, he's the Riddler now.
The Riddler lives. That's right.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see, everybody.
Well, him and Joker are gonna, team up or something.
Uh-huh. Unless they cancel the movie while it's shooting. And
yeah, because we have to have Brave and the Bold
right.
directed by the director of The Flash. Oh, shit. DC's fucked. uh,
What? What, David? What are you? We were talking about. Why wouldn't you ask Thor, man? This is the issue with this is they would have to do a whole new setup for it because this is very confused. We've got
oh yeah, there would definitely be a retcon after the pilot.
okay. Oh God,
Like I don't even
yes.
think after the pilot this wouldn't even exist. Even this is the pilot, but you would have another like
You have
episode
another
that
pilot
disregards all of this shit.
introducing Jane Foster.
Right. Like they would meet the Hulk for the first time during the like season finale or some shit.
Mm.
Oh, he's got a camera too. God, dude has a nerve to have a shag in the back. What the fuck?
I need to see some regular episodes of the show to get a handle on what I think of Jack Colvin.
He's not bad. Cause you know they give him the they give him the one episode to himself.
Right.
And then there's the one where he teams up with Banner, but doesn't know it because Banner is wrapped up, the space is wrapped up.
I think I remember that one very vaguely. All right. Oh, David, here's my
Say,
friend
David.
who looks like he's about your age. Oh, shirtless men skateboarding. Oh,
But
and
it's the
look at
80s.
this. Look at this set.
Yeah, look at that.
But I mean, this is what so much shit looked like.
Back then.
Yeah. Like,
Especially on that couch.
mhm. It's like you had shit left over from the mid 80s and they kept it around to try to do shit with it for a few years and it just didn't work.
Couches, a lot of plants.
Yep. Oh,
Oh, but wait, this is supposed to be a hotel room, isn't it?
no, I think it's David's apartment.
He had a place?
Why does he have a place?
I thought he lived with what's her face.
Yeah. He said he could use the apartment.
Oh,
I don't know. We should have been paying attention.
I guess he
Yeah,
does
why
have his
don't
own
you
place.
feed me?
Oh, see,
Wow.
his necklace is a T.
Oh my god.
See, all this is on a sizzle reel. You see,
Yeah. And this
Thor
is
and
why
John's dynamic.
this is why it didn't do it. It's not because of Thor,
Yeah,
it's
because
because of
people are only
Hulk.
waiting around. It's like the Hulk. You wait around till the big guy shows up. The
Do
thing
we
is, Thor would be
get
cheaper since he doesn't have to, you know,
but he doesn't fly, does he?
no.
Look at this outfit he's wearing. He looks like Craven the Hunter.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it looks like it
That's a
looks
bad
like
wig.
it looks like Flash Gordon too much. Okay, like it doesn't look the same as Flash Gordon, but it does not give me Flash Gordon vibes. Like,
well, Flash Gordon is like camp overload, and
yeah.
this is supposedly grounded to a
Um
degree.
Highlander was actually syndicated. That was your closest thing to genre,
Yeah,
right? That was
and
your
it played
biggest
a little
thing.
like Batman with swords.
Yeah.
When you think about it,
And then
he even had a sidekick.
the whole Hercules Xena thing,
Yeah, that's when that sort of
that whole
kicked in.
thing, the sword and sorcery took off for years and years. But
Oh, and
none
they
of the
had a line of
licensed
those. There was a
properties,
shitload of
yeah,
those shows.
and
God,
none of this type of shit was ever.
Sheena,
It was a connected universe, right? Like
not
that's
all of them.
what all this ground, like that shit did groundwork that MCU got to take advantage of, and that
Hmm.
DC could have been building and just fucking dropped the ball on.
Well, there was Hercules and Xena, and then they had
Mm-hmm.
like uh,
Jack of all trades.
Jack
Wasn't
of
that a
all
spinoff?
trades.
Yeah.
There was a Conan show. There was Sinbad, I
There
think.
was Roar.
Sheena, which was horrible. They brought that back on Heroes and Icons. Uh, they had a bunch of those. Robin Hood,
Yeah, like you could,
Cleopatra, 2525.
and like, yeah, so it's very just weird that nothing like this.
No,
Nobody ever was like, you know what would be a good idea? Let's do this.
yeah. Oh, he's taking them out for a good time.
Uh-huh.
I remember this.
Uh
He took him
Donald
down to
Blake looks
to
like
the Blue Oyster Club.
right? He looks like the Joker. He looks like the 80s Joker.
He could have been.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, this was 4 years before Terminator 2. It's
Hmm.
all a ripoff. We do have some
Isn't that even the
interesting,
same guy he
yeah.
took the clothes from?
We do have this interesting mix of dark shadows and blue light. So, oh hell, there we go. An original song.
Why does the guy in the back look like he's waiting his turn?
Okay, so this is definitely in my opening credits.
I'm on a Saturday night.
So, in the original comics, Blake and Thor had a more traditional, like, direct transformation, right? Like,
Well, when it was them, yeah, it was more of a Captain Marvel type thing
yeah,
where Blake goes away and Thor just takes to space. But they've taken that away for so long that people don't even remember that shit.
no, yeah.
That's why, it's an Easter egg in the first Thor movie, the Don Blake thing, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
That's how you should reboot Thor, if anything.
I don't know. I feel like they've broken that so hard.
And they took him to this one shitty bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't even have to. They didn't show him going to different bars.
No. So why doesn't
Blah,
he like?
blah.
Okay,
Hmm.
not but just like oh, because she's got a boyfriend.
We dance with your dates.
What's the point of having four?
About an hour
Uh oh.
ago. Just another Los Angeles. Uh-oh. Boom. Oh, the other guy. He's looking
Mm-hmm.
all over the place. Why is he looking at him like he did it?
Oh, look at this. We are good chums now. Me, the bikers, and Mullet Man.
Come on, Mavis.
Like, actually,
Let's
no,
go back
come
to the.
on. Why are we watching that for so long?
They're the neo Nazis from Stone Cold.
I know, right? Like, oh, God.
Yeah. We gotta love them, though. This is the shit we're gonna see on the show between the two of them. Maybe Steve Levitt gets recasted. I don't know.
Ooh, yes, right? Like, there you go.
They swap. They swap Steve Levitt for TK Carter.
Oh, hell yeah. That would have been great. That would have been great to see
Oh
TK
shit!
Carter working his ass off in the late 80s as Donald
Oh
Blake.
fuck, man!
That would have been fucking hilarious. And there would have been two incredibly cringeworthy episodes.
They did something similar to this later, though. Disney with Blackjack Savage, where in the pilot, Blackjack Savage was Stoney Jackson, but when it went to the series, it was Stephen Williams, and they never even explained like why do you look so different? How did you get older?
Multiverse. Everything. Is
Yeah.
that Toronto? Yeah, what could stop us? Oh God, that's Charles Napier.
Yes. Damn. They got all the villains in this.
Uh-huh.
Is this one of the few times they had like straight up villains doing villainy?
I can see, I can't remember. Like, I think so, because like he usually just found himself in a situation where people needed help. And it
Where people were
wasn't
just being shitty
always,
to each other.
yeah.
And
Because when you have villains being villainy, they have guns, and that means special effects.
yeah.
Or at least sound effects. And sometimes you don't have that for your play set here with your trade out panels, damaged and undamaged.
Just try to make that shit look legit.
Mm,
And he spills coffee and oh damn it.
so, yeah, because I mean, some the fucking kitchenette, with the label turned away on the
No,
fucking soap.
that's really on soap.
Uh huh. This fake window, like. Though, I mean, when you look at this office building and everything, it
Irritas.
is basically um Terminator 2, right? Like,
Yeah, it looks like that. But then again, like there was a time all the buildings look like this.
yeah, this sort of LA shoot when it was cheaper to shoot in LA than anywhere else. Or where it was cheaper to either shoot in LA or basically Canada.
I'm thinking that might be the area where Nakatomi is.
Century City.
Yeah,
Probably.
looks kind of like the same design buildings because see bitch ass Securitas
Uh-huh.
call David for help instead of handling the situation itself.
Oh, So you're not gonna get killed, but
hey,
wow.
oh,
Look at this. Look at David go.
yeah, David had more balls than Securitas, who just stood there bitching.
Ooh, don't kick David Banner. Don't kick him again. No, are we going to get some green eyes? We are getting some new green eyes. Presumably,
Right?
contact lens technology improved.
Oh, shit.
This is funny because Lou Ferrigno played a security guard in The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. One dude looked like he was really about to get hit with something. Damn, Lou.
Look at I mean, Lou showed up ready.
Yeah, Lou freaking bench pressed some cars.
Is this the only scene Charles Napier's in? I think it's something like that.
No,
Like,
he's
is
like
he
the
in
head
more of it?
henchman.
Okay. But now, so they didn't see Banner turn. It happened behind the desk. So this
Right.
is how that gets excused. So in the comics, of course, Hulk could jump great distances, which would
Yeah. Would have
change
helped.
these scenes quite a bit.
Yeah. He
Oh,
would have stopped that truck if he really wanted to.
God, look at his fucking hair. Look at
That
that
hair. He's
fucking
got that ultimate
hair.
warrior hair.
Yo, that hair just says 1988. It
He
says
looks like he's a twisted sister.
bad choices. Puppy.
Doggy.
David,
Oh, David's got some explaining to do.
okay, I can't. I'm waiting for the reveal shot of Bill Bixby. Are we going to get
No, I don't even think we get any
shirtless
effect.
Bill?
It's just going to be shirtless Bixby. They
David,
couldn't
why
even
are
have him
you crawling
transform.
around? Isn't he wearing jeans? He's wearing the wrong color pants, isn't? Oh no, wait, I can't tell.
No, the pants were white or off white,
I
something.
I run around shirtless.
It's
The
just a thing
Dark
I do.
Man
See,
Factory right there.
it's the RoboCop
It's
factory.
RoboCop too, yeah. Okay, so was Tim Thomerson in something like he wasn't in Top Gun, was he? He was in
I,
Iron Eagle.
yeah, he was the dad in Iron Eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he played those type of characters a lot.
yeah.
He was a cop, a military guy, or just some slacker dude.
Wasn't he
Something.
the dad in was he the dad in Brat Patrol? Or no?
Charles Napier, I think, was in it as the one of the heavies.
Okay.
Brian Keith was
Oh
in
my god,
Brad.
he's supposed to be Cajun?
Tim
it's
Thomerson might have been in it.
it's Batroc the Leaper.
He was in a lot. Like he was
And
in
he
the
was
Raw
in
Guys. You ever see that one
I don't think so.
with Louis Anderson
No.
and Belzer? That shit was hilarious. Oh, why are they really trying to make it look like he's taller than her?
Because he's a Marvel. He's the Robert Downey Jr. of the Marvel CBS universe when he's very clearly look at that.
Standing on something.
See, I don't know. Like Bill Bixby was just like a cute dad type, and it didn't really stick around till the late 80s. Like you lost that.
Yeah. Sensitive dad.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's actually because Michael Gross burned it out of.
Oh yeah, he
People
was
got so sick
dad.
of family ties by the end.
Especially when they started, like, they wanted to try to pad the show out because they were having too much Alex.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, we got to have everybody else do something this year.
I feel like that show would be one of the more like eventually exasperating ones.
Family ties.
Yeah.
Here's the
Toward
thing.
the end.
Towards the end, I noticed they had a lot of clip fest episodes.
Oh God.
In the last season, and then there's the one storyline they stuck with when the father had the heart attack.
Yes. The clip, yes. So the clip things was how you did your we've been on a long time, but we're still doing episodes thing.
Yeah. But they were at the point where they were doing like 3 or 4 two-parters a season, and it was like, why?
We didn't have running across water, buddy, anybody.
They didn't have any money for this because you don't see mid-transformation Hulk.
Oh, that is a good point.
At all.
No, it's always.
See? It's just straight to Hulk.
I mean, and then they spent. Oh God, this score is good. Is that? We got to see where this was shot.
It sounds like the theme song of the last season of the A-Team.
And this is where things start getting concerning for the Hulk. Because you're like, wait a second, shouldn't they be able to. Like, we should get to see Hulk kick some ass, right? Like.
Yeah, and he's just kind of lumbering around. And
okay, no,
he gets taken out by a trank.
This filmed in California. This filmed in Honolulu, California. So this one did not go north. I think the next one is. I think the next two are in Canada.
Trial, I think, is Canada.
I remember. I haven't seen Trial in
There's a good reason.
Time.
It's been running on Pluto. There's a good reason.
But I remember it being cheap as fuck, even for the time. Like,
yeah,
RoboCop the series cheap. Okay, so yeah, they tried that. They tried RoboCop, but when you tried shit back then, it was like for 22 episodes. So it wasn't
what
like
was weird though is they took RoboCop the series and once again they nerfed it, and for some odd reason they geared it towards kids. And it was just weird to watch that. It was really weird. Yeah, right. The Hulk and Thor can't take a helicopter down, even though
they're doing it. They're almost there.
Seen
Wait,
an episode where Hulk himself took a helicopter down.
He was younger then.
yeah.
Or really oddly, or your Thor thing, you've got your 2 episodes that are basically the recap and setup with Jane Foster. Then you have a very strange 3-parter where the Hulk visits. There's continuity gaps between this and that, but then only Bixby's only in it for a teeny bit at the beginning and the end of the episode of the 3-parter, and they fake that he's like in it for transformations. Like Lou Ferrigno was down to do it, but Bixby was like, "I'm not down."
Most of Bixby's footage is a stand-in.
Bixby was played Christopher Reeve in Supergirl. I don't think it's really good that I'm in the spin-offs too much.
I'm busy directing this episode of Blossom. It's a very special episode.
It's a very special episode of Blossom.
A Viking.
They need a MCU Jack Colvin who like is some annoying teenage reporter with a TikTok or something like.
Mm.
Well, this Joshua Lambert Institute, it's a famous thing there.
You know they do that with Stargirl on Young Justice.
Oh, okay.
She starts out as a TikToker who's who interviews teens, like the teen superheroes and shit. And by the last season, suddenly she's Stargirl.
The Boys actually did something like that, but that's a little bit different. That's like serious. That's not what we're talking about here. Like, wow. Wow.
Little something for the ladies.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, moms are watching, so.
Oh, this is another. This will be another scene. Sorry, everybody. Why are they such dicks?
Right, he doesn't get out often.
Right, like, why don't you just tell him how to
show him how to open it, dude? What? Why? You should have just showed him how to open it. Oh, yeah. This is going to be Thor's thing on the show.
Mm-hmm. And then
squeezes the beer cans
when Thor finally finds somebody who can outdrink him, it's going to turn out that special guest star is a.
It's going to be Maury McCormick. Maury McCormick. Marsha Brady. That's going to be our other crossover.
Woo! Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh. Okay.
This is actually funny. Stephen Kelt. He drinks his beer from concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
He must have borrowed that picture from Doctor Strange because that beer hasn't gone anywhere.
Well, no, you can't spill. They got to get this set back to the Young and the Restless.
Right.
Oh shit! I think I could see through the top of the ceiling.
Yeah, they're panning back too far.
Like a lot of shit looked like this though in this era. Even bigger shows like Law and Order had this like
They were just lit better.
yeah, it's like everybody just had an interior that you were in. That's why shows in the 90s that shot in real buildings were such a big deal. Like people just we went to this sort of what, I don't know, like
I mean,
83 to
this is supposed to be David's place, right?
yeah, that is a rented office part set. Like
Where are the books? Like, it doesn't look like he lives there. You know what I mean? Unless, because he's supposedly been there 2 years, right?
right.
Where's the books? He's Dr. David Banner. He he just uses the furniture that was already there. It was a furnished apartment.
Look at how high that ceiling is. Like
You can see
what
the
is
light. You
what is
see the
the deal
stage
with the
light.
shot? Like I don't think this is why we needed Kenneth Johnson back, everyone.
As long as they had a balance, though, because this clearly was
Yeah,
supposedly,
well,
they had to get.
Johnson, God, I don't even know what he would have wanted to do. Like,
It would have been more
it
serious,
would have been so serious, but what?
and I don't know if they would have had straight villains in it.
No, I don't think so. Nothing less.
Yeah,
They're
he's the square college guy
these are
on a sitcom.
basically Lance Henriksen and Arnold Vosloo from Hard Target.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Why is he talking like the gator from Woody Woodpecker?
Notice our guy from the beginning, our Days of Our Lives guy, has not returned yet.
No. That's supposedly his brother, right?
Or his dad or something.
Right.
Um is do you think he lost the Wesley Crusher part?
Nah.
Nah.
Because for Wesley Crusher,
Oh
Will
yeah,
Wheaton
he's
got it, but they were really aiming younger. I just read somebody up was for Wesley Crusher. One of those
oh,
kids back then.
we've got our M16. M16 versus the Hulk. Oh god. Why didn't they have another line there? Like this is so talky, but they don't have it. It these two, yeah, we got to get rid of Steve Levitt. Who do we get instead?
um, uh, who wasn't getting work back then? Or you give them to some teenage kid so that
Mm,
you make it even more complicated for him to get out of school or some shit.
you get yourself a Shazam lawsuit. Actually,
Not well, or you make him old enough to be in college still, a graduate student.
yeah.
Who was old enough then to have that energy, though? 88. Man,
Mm,
it could have fallen into the hands of a young Jim Carrey, maybe. Because he was doing shit like that, where he played the, once bitten and shit.
oh yeah. We're not thinking Canadian enough. Oh no! Look at it. It's clearly like a fucking pastry.
Yeah.
Like mainland.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we staring at it? Kenneth
Yeah.
Johnson could do this. No, they just needed Kenneth Johnson to direct it. Like, if I have to sit through it, I at least want, the dark pensiveness of Kenneth Johnson. Like,
Oh, look at that old
look
ass
at
shot of.
that. Look at that.
Is that a hospital from Spider Man?
I think it's a hospital from Hospital 1971. Ooh, I like how we don't have like bruise money. We've just got
Just across the forehead there.
bronzer money. Oh shit, there he is.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm,
is this guilt setting in?
something. Like, why is this not tied to Thor's origin in this series? Like,
Because it's
this
Return of
dude.
the Hulk, though.
Well, yeah, but it's a pilot for
It's
Thor.
a
Like, you
pilot.
could tie it together better.
You can tell it's unbalanced. They want to do Hulk stuff, but it's not gelling well. Because this in itself is a whole episode. The guy
Mm,
who betrays his brother.
yeah, and you can basically cut around.
Yeah, you could cut a whole Thor
You
pilot
could,
around all of this.
well, no, I mean, you could cut Thor out, and you basically
Yeah,
just have a
still have
45-minute episode of the
yeah,
Hulk.
just cut and edit it tighter.
Uh, David having to go on rescue missions probably was not that
No, because he
common.
never did anything this bold.
They should drop him off of a helicopter. I need to watch that again sometime.
Hmm.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh, the show?
No, the movie.
Which one?
The Louis Latier. The
Oh
Norton.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch the long one.
I know. I know.
I even like Liv Tyler in that,
Yep.
which another stupid thing they haven't done yet.
She's supposed to be
They
back
should
for
have long
Captain
brought her back.
America. We'll
Yeah,
see.
they should have long brought
Oh,
her back.
I'm in a
Well,
shitty
she's
place.
allegedly, I guess she's playing the Ivanka Trump because I think Thunderbolt Ross is supposed to be the president
Oh,
by
good
the time
God. How? Okay.
Thunderbolts comes around or something.
All right. Okay. I want a Harrison Ford show about him being the corrupt politician in the Marvel universe who gets to be president, though. That's what I want.
President Thunderbolt Ross.
That is actually what they need. They need a Daily Bugle show. They need
Yeah.
the equivalent of a Daily Bugle show for like
Well,
all the shit they do.
Hmm.
they could do that as a recap slash
No,
continuity show.
the main character should be the guy from Marvels.
Oh yeah. Oh. You have like a really artsy first few of them, right? But then
Yeah.
it completely falls off, and you're just like, wait, what happened? It looks like
Why
the
is it not
Incredible
about
Hulk
this guy
returns.
anymore?
They're just like Disney cut our budget. Sorry. Oh, that's
Why
what
is
it
Zac
is.
Efron the star now?
That's what it is. It's done. They do like amazing CGI to make it look like Alex Ross animation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just looks like shitty, poorly lit stuff when they just don't do it at all after a while.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Hulk versus Gun, money, babe. This is really exciting, Lou. Wow, that was bad. That was
Whoa.
bad. Ooh. Because the other thing they're trying to do is they're trying to say we can do it on this budget.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to say we can do this type of action on this type of budget. So you kind of have to imagine that Thor can do everything the Hulk can do,
Mm-hmm.
even when you don't see Thor doing it. He can run around, and he does. I think Thor is going to run off into the sunset with Hulk at the end. Look at all those fucking mullets, man. Tim Thomerson with his fucking hairy, dirty
Oh,
hair
look at his
again.
slippers.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, those are some. Oh, those are like
Those are
jogging
pixie boots.
slippers. Yeah, those are comfortable. Okay, yeah. Come on, troll.
Yeah, throw it.
Yeah, come on, pick it up. Pick it up over your head. Ooh, jump cut. Like, what? That's not how you. Okay. I'm like
Oh.
Captain America. Just call me Captain America. Oh my God.
Throws the gun
No.
like a dumbass.
No, you know who comes back in Thor?
Huh.
Rebert Brown.
Oh, as Blake?
What?
No.
No, no, they do a Captain America appearance with Reb Brown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In this shitty video. Like, look at this. It's like
Oh,
John
wow.
Woo.
Woo.
Okay. Come on now. That was pretty cool. Oh, that's in my thing. That's in my
Oh, shit.
credits. It shot Charles Napier.
Napier got shot in the balls.
Listen to the fucking music.
It's 80s. It's high energy. Oh, shit.
Yep.
Blake is a murderer.
Oh, hold on. Special effects sequence. The car? What's a car? Here we go. Hammer effect. Get ready, kids.
Is
Sizzle.
Of course, the comics adaptation made that look so much better.
Oh, so much better.
That's the Thor theme right there.
Oh my God. They just did a din 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 din. din. Oh. Wait a second. Wasn't it just nighttime? What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Now it's commando music. Wow.
Yep.
They didn't even try, Lou. Those fucking shoes.
Look at them.
Wow.
They should do it. They should be legit about it, like in the Batman. We should, we should see that David wears little booties around so he doesn't hurt his feet as the Hulk. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh,
yeah, time to wrap
that
this
thing
up.
was visibly flopping when he picked it up.
Now
This
kill him.
is this the most? Because the Hulk's not this controlled
No.
in
Normally he just run
trial.
off.
Yeah, but he's not even like this in trial. Like he
Well, because
and
this is a, you know,
she's just like, what? Why are you?
why are you wearing David's pants?
Gotta go. I'll keep him safe. We're gonna run off together.
Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the shot we saw the movie for.
Come on. Yeah.
Hey. All right. Sunday night on NBC.
Fuck it, and it's over. That's it. That's the end of it. Fuck you. Like, see, but that is my thing about McGee is that he is a total like
Yeah, he never got anything.
never. He always failed. Right?
Ragnar.
Oh.
You read me, McGee. Off
Jack
we go.
Colvin will return. But tonight, look at Mr. Leatherpants.
Next week, series premiere of Thor on NBC. See, that was another thing. I don't think NBC wanted a superhero show. They
Yeah,
probably would
see,
have sold it to another network.
Mm-hmm. This is what they didn't have. Was they didn't have a. You weren't going to have a network TV movie of the week.
All the fantasy shit back then was Disney.
Yeah, you weren't gonna. You might have been able to sell it into the syndication, but that was going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
For all this shit, like, oh, he's cute.
Sharon Stone.
Wow. He's gonna. It's the ultimate. Oh no! What? Why did he get another scene? Yeah, this dude, they were sure about this dude, but
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, because it's a
think
hard.
about it. If it wasn't him, they might have shot for like somebody like Hulk Hogan or some shit.
Yeah. But I mean, like, oh, you know who would have been funny?
Mm.
Would have been, he wouldn't have done it. He would have been too young, so it wouldn't have worked either. But somebody like, what's his name? Adam Rapp from
Oh yeah,
Adventures in Babysitting.
yep. Is Blake.
Yep. I mean, all you would have to do is David was more recently posing as a professor or something. Or
Mhm.
he's Doogie Howser. Like, there were other Doogie Howsers at that time. Like, your special guest star sometimes. Is he going to leave her? Is he going to leave
Yep.
Lee Purcell?
Which is ridiculous because everything was wrapped up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got so bored I forgot to read this through the lens that he's somehow using her, which I said would.
Right. Said
Yeah.
that from the top.
Well, okay, yes, he was definitely using the young woman for many
Oh, yeah.
things, but was he specifically using her for, like, her? Did he seduce her for the job?
Like it's really stupid. He's leaving her just so they could do this.
Yeah, it's no use. We got to use the music.
He somehow walked to Hawaii. Little Mino
Mister, can
Peluche
I
comes running up
marry
to
you?
him.
Oh, long
No.
version. Lonely Man, the long version. Why didn't he turn his ass? Oh, God.
Wow.
He's going to hitch it with our green fucking credits.
Yeah, those are bad.
Oh, so good. Lynn
Oh my
Stallmeister.
God.
I'm sure Lynn Stallmeister was like good buddies with Bill Bixby or something. Okay, I got to do something with this shot. What is this? What the fuck does this even mean? Look at this. We've got a better fade out image than that for sure.
Thor's armor
Thor's armor.
and the transponder had a special designer.
Consultant to the producers, Stan Lee. Parentheses, not Jack Kirby. Fuck him. Oh, wait, what? New World
New
International.
World.
It all
That's who
comes
put it on
together.
video.
It all comes together.
Well, that's who they had the rights to all the Marvel movies pretty much at the time, right? They were all going to be under, with the exception of what, Spider-Man. Everything was planned to be under New World.
Yep, because it was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was canon.
Spider-Man was canon, but Canon was going to launch a new thing with it. Remember, like a new imprint. So wait, New World really was Corman's company, and he somehow, like, how much did he sell it for?
A lot of their movies flopped, right?
But he sold it to him for 16.5 million in 1983. Was that a good deal? Because he got to keep his library, but it was basically what happened to the Avco embassy and shit like that all sort of turned into this. Weird. It was a spin-off of American International when they left American International in 1970. They should do They should do a like prestige streaming series about Roger Corman. People would love that shit.
Oh, like a history of.
Yeah, like a biopic thing. But I mean, even when you look at New World, I'm just glancing at the fucking Wikipedia. They almost bought Mattel and Kenner at one point. Like, then came in Perlman, or no, not Perlman, not Perlmutter, and Marvel was in there and shit like that.
I know one thing. They should bring Kenner back.
Yeah, they should bring Kenner back.
Kenner should just make it another, make it a subsidiary or something. But
yeah,
just, just go ahead and bring it back, since now they know collectors are out there buying
exactly.
That shit. So.
Like we've proven that the retro market is big enough that you can just do that.
Well, there's that, and the fact that at the end of the day, presently, it's mostly adults buying action figures than kids. I don't think kids are into them like that.
I mean, no. Why would you? In this day and age, that's silly.
Yeah, they're into everything else but action figures. It's Back to the Future 2 now. You mean you got to use your hands? Like a baby's toy.
Right. So it's like, because we've gotten good Hulk figures, even 80s-ish Hulk figures lately.
But that's
back
the thing,
in the day, we never had shit.
No. And I still want my Lou Hulk, and not just some expensive, like $500 fucking Comic-Con exclusive shit.
So I unsubscribed from the Warner mailing list because fuck them. Sure. But there are $2,700 1/3 scale Superman statues of Christopher Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks like drunk Superman. Like he's really, his face is ashen. And I'm like,
that's the thing. They don't make those things for mass production. So what they do is they make one really good looking one to take pictures of for advertising. And then these assholes that spend all that money on those, when they get them, they look like shit. Or like this one guy on YouTube was complaining about the fabric of the costume or some shit. It's like, well, dude,
like you're a sucker.
$800 to waste on a Superman statue.
Yeah,
so what do you expect?
You're a fucking sucker. Like, sorry.
The whole review. Yeah, the whole review. The stitching on his cape is all wrong. It's like, well, hey, you had to have something to stand next to your Batman statue. So
that's why I like that there are like the Marvel Legends retro series, that sort of level, your $20 list price figure. That's pretty cool, but it's not too much, and you can find it on sale sometime. And like, you're not going to get pissed off about the stitching. But yeah, no, there should just be a multiverse toy line with shit like this in it. Like,
right. Like, I mean, I want a Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man figure.
Right. This was something that Kenner did with the Batman line they had for a few years. What was that called?
It was the Dark Knight Collection.
The Dark Knight Collection, the one that had the Keaton figure.
Then the subsidiary of it was like, they brought it back, but it was under the Batman Returns umbrella.
Yeah. And
that's when Robin came out.
They were desperate to do another Star Wars, and they thought Batman could do it, and now it could. Batman could totally support that kind of shit today. But
yeah, which is why they're low key trying to turn superpowers into a Batman line. Although, have you seen the new one they're putting out?
No.
Detective Batman is a redo of the original Superpowers Batman. The pictures are out.
Interesting.
Wonder Woman is a repaint with a blue cape. Tim Drake has a full yellow cape, which is all wrong, but the figure looks like the old Robin with a different haircut.
Oh my God. I'm trapped in 1985. Holy
Right.
shit.
I have to get that one.
Oh my goodness.
That one looks better than the one they already have.
It does, but it is like looking
Yeah,
into
it's
the
classic
abyss.
Batman.
Yeah. Wow.
Especially since the original Superpowers Batman goes for ridiculous prices now. So
That is, oh man, just the
yeah, it looks
yeah,
just like it almost.
it's very strange how the cartoons, the DC cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
despite being so popular, and the Marvel ones to some degree too, and so like I guess not they weren't important though in hindsight. They were like memorable and like they were engaging, but it wasn't until I guess the 90s until the X-Men cartoon was so popular that they could convince them to do a fucking movie. Like it's weird.
Yeah, the cartoon was really instrumental in getting the movie done. But it was weird how if he was gonna do the movie then, why not make it a little closer to the cartoon?
I know, right? Like
I mean, I get the need to not have them wear the costumes like that, but I wouldn't have made Rogue the do Jubilee.
right.
Jubilee or Kitty. Kitty would have been even better.
Was there ever any talk of any of the X-Men crossing over with Hulk?
No. All those 90s Marvel shows though, they did cross over.
Yeah. And
Like
that
they
even
crossed over with
started
Spider-Man and Iron Man showed up, I think, in all of them at one point or another.
and that started even earlier. That started in the 80s, right? Like
Yeah. Spider-Man is Amazing Friends.
Spider-Man's Amazing
And
Friends always
the
had
solo Spider-Man cartoon too.
yeah, and that was the same voice or something.
Nah.
Like no?
Mm-mm.
Okay. But
It was a
then there
different
was a
one.
Hulk crossover at some point, right?
Yeah, there was a Hulk crossover with
Yeah.
Amazing Friends, but that's another one where I think they changed the voice of Hulk
Okay.
because it was, I guess, supposedly a pilot for the Hulk cartoon.
Ah, that Hulk game was actually more fun than it should have been. The PS2 one. Was it
I thought it was good
PS2?
too. I just couldn't get anywhere.
There was nothing to, yeah. Like, I feel like you bust it up and you're like, is this it? This is it.
The one based on the movie wasn't bad though.
That was the one, though, wasn't it? When
No,
you
there was
go,
that one, and there was
or the two. Yes, there was the
Ultimate
other one.
Destruction,
Yeah. The car, the
and
one where you use the car as the shield, you tore the cars apart. They
yeah,
did
that's
that in
Ultimate
the
Destruction,
movie
I think.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. The movie one, you
That's
could get a code and be Gray Hulk, which was pretty cool.
yeah. Um,
He even had his own dialogue and shit. They used the guy from the cartoon.
I feel like at the very least you could do a really cool Hulk game. We'll
Yeah.
see if that Wolverine game turns out being cool.
Well,
Like,
it's got to be what something like Spider-Man games, or else.
yeah. Well, we'll have to see because it's the same company as Spider-Man, and apparently all of their games, their gameplay is always the same, and that's not going to work for. Like, it could be a Wolverine game. You could like claw your way up walls and shit and fling yourself. Like, you could
The
do
healing
that,
factor is gonna be a fucking Achilles
right?
heel. They're
That
really gonna have to, because that was kind of the problem with the Deadpool game.
we'll see.
He could heal, but then they would like send like 50 more fucking dudes out.
Ugh.
Deadpool was a good game too. It was just long. God damn. Deadpool and Conan. I kind of like that one too.
The Conan, was there a story Conan one or the?
Yeah, there was it was a fight game, but
Mm,
it's long as fuck. But it's cool that I wish they would do like an updated version because it looked like early PS3 graphics.
right. Okay. Yeah.
But Ron Perlman does the voice. It's really good. Like they should definitely remaster that shit.
Yeah. Hopefully someday sooner than later that'll get figured out. Uh but there's no Lou Ferrigno Hulk to play in any games yet because
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing people do really amazing custom Lou Ferrigno figures.
Get a real one.
And they just won't produce. And what is it? Him or I wonder.
It's gotta be. Well, Hulk's weird. Remember, Hulk's
that's right. Everybody
super
has their hands
weird.
in
Everybody's got their. It's like Submariner
cookie jar.
Yeah. Though, did Submariner get sorted out, or was it a Universal deal? Was it another deal? And it seemed for a while like we wouldn't have to wait that long for Disney just to buy everything, but I'm not sure that's going to happen for a while. Though, who knows? We might be talking about Batman, Spider-Man being announced this Christmas.
Somehow, you know what? To get themselves out of the fucking hole they're both in, I sense a DC versus Marvel coming soon.
Secret Wars could cover that.
Within the next, I want to say within the next 3 or 4 years, when they become completely bankrupt of ideas. Because a lot of this shit that they're announcing now, they're not going to make. Especially with the fallout of this damn, the strike and all this other shit.
See, Marvel's got a bit of a runway though, because they pushed all those shows that are done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. See, I think depending on how all this shit goes, DC Warner will be a fire sale by the time, I'm betting no production at this point on James Gunn's Superman Legacy. Like, we're not getting anywhere with it.
We might see a Cyborg movie sooner, huh? Remember how that was on the slate, and now
remember how
Cyborg don't exist? Who's Cyborg?
They made a big deal about how Cyborg was coming out before Black Panther. Remember that? Remember how they were like, well, Marvel doesn't have the courage to release a movie with a female lead.
That's when we got Birds of Prey, right?
No, that's when we got Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman? Okay.
Wonder Woman beat Captain Marvel, which beat Black Widow, which beat... Oh, I'm sorry. Are there any female leads yet besides them? No. So...
She-Hulk should have got her own movie.
She-Hulk should have gotten her own movie. They can still amend that. They can still... But
I think they should just bring her into the movies.
Yeah. I think she should be in the Fantastic
Smart
Four.
Hulk.
I think she should be in Fantastic Four. I think Fantastic Four, fuck them, you do Herbie and She-Hulk.
But you heard about, at one point, I don't know if they're sticking with that or not, that they want the Thing, but it's going to be the other Thing, the female one.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't buy that shit. Remember when somebody was like, the confirmed cast is Adam Driver, blah, 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 blah. And then it was like, okay.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, and it was like, it'll be announced tomorrow. And it's just like, oh, it wasn't announced.
They're still sitting on it.
Yeah.
And they canceled out at San Diego Con.
They canceled at San Diego. They got nothing going on. They're getting in trouble for using AI art on Secret Invasion. Like, the pitchforks are out for Marvel and everybody right now. So it's like somebody's got to wait till they've got a real hit, because otherwise everybody's disappointing everybody at this point. Like, it's not worth it.
Fingers crossed for Blue Beetle.
The first film of the DCU until...
I think Aquaman will make money, but it won't. It's not gonna do what anything.
No. It would be a funny fuck you if it did. Like,
well, they're gonna have to start writing those jokes now.
I didn't like Aquaman, but I like Momoa.
Yeah.
So it's like, I would love it if they're just like, oh shit, the Momoa movie made $2 billion. We can't get rid of him. Everything's actually going to be the Aquaman connected universe now. Like,
and they haven't gone far enough to introduce black LGBT Aqualad, who's now Aquaman in the comics.
Yeah, that's not happening in James Gunn's.
No, that ain't gonna happen. Calderam.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll probably see Garth first for it. Tusky will probably make another appearance.
Oh God! All right. Next week is Spider-Man. What now? Kirkwood Haunting and
Wolfpack,
Wolfpack?
I think.
Yes, or it's either Wolfpack and Kirkwood Haunting, one or the other. So then after that, we've got Trial, aka Daredevil MCU pilot, and then we've got Spider-Man Dragons Challenge / Chinese Web.
Chinese Web, yeah.
Chinese Connection.
Chinese Connection Web.
The connections of webbed Chinese connections. It's about heroin, but it's not. It's actually, I don't think it is. There's no actual. We just said connection. Sorry. I'm like, where'd that come from? It's not a French Connection thing. What? That'd be funny though. Peter just totally out of his element. That'll be good though, because Rosalind Chow's in that.
Yes.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're done because we're not doing Death of the Hulk.
No. Fuck that movie.
And then next,
out of respect for both Lou and Bill, fuck that movie.
And ourselves. But then we'll be kicking off the late summer of duologies.
Yes, summer of duologies will kick off very soon. Now, folks, I know some of you are watching. If you have any suggestions for our summer of duologies, please, jot them down in the comment section, beneath the videos, or just keep watching. We know you're there.
Swamp Thing's a really good episode. All right. Night, everybody.
Night, y'all.